I will show you how to install the world's fastest VPN for Fire Stick, which is IPVanish. This tutorial will also work for Fire TV boxes and Fire TV televisions. The only Fire TV model that won't work with a VPN is the first generation Fire Stick due to its low processing power. This is an old device that was released in 2014, so more than likely you're no longer using that due to the more powerful Fire Sticks and Fire TVs that Amazon has released. Now, speed is the most important feature when it comes to choosing a VPN due to the fact that we are streaming large HD movies, TV shows, and live IPTV feeds. If you're using a slow VPN, you will have nothing but buffering problems. I've personally been using IPVanish VPN for 2 years, which you know if you've been a long-time TroyPoint subscriber. You simply won't find a better VPN. Not sure why you need a VPN? Click the link in the video description below, and I will explain everything that you need to know. First, you must register for an IPVanish VPN account, and if you use my link below this video, or open a browser and go to troypoint.com/SaveVPN, you will receive the best discount that IPVanish currently has available. Now, once you've set up your account, installing the IPVanish application is simple. All you have to do is hover over the search icon, type in IPVanish. After you do that, you should see the IPVanish search term appear under the keyboard. Highlight that, click the OK button on your remote, and you should now see it listed under the Apps and Games category. Now, for some reason, you don't see the IPVanish app. I will show you how to install it in a different way very shortly. For those of you that do have it, which will be the majority of you, highlight it, click the OK button on your remote, click the OK button again, and the application will begin to download. And you will see the IPVanish VPN has been installed. Now, I'm going to go back to the home screen. Let's assume that the IPVanish app was not showing up in the Amazon App Store. We're going to go ahead and sideload the IPVanish application. To do that, the first thing you want to do is hover over Settings, move down, click My Fire TV, click Developer Options, and then turn on Apps from Unknown Sources. Click Turn On again. That's going to allow us to install applications that aren't currently available in the Amazon App Store. This toggle may already be in the on position on your Fire Stick. After I do that, I'm going to go back to the home screen of my Fire Stick. I'm going to hover over the search icon again, and now I'm going to type in the term download. We need to install an application that's going to allow us to download and install the IPVanish app. After you do that, move down, highlight the downloader term, click the OK button on your remote, and that should show up under Apps and Games as well. Highlight the big orange icon, click the OK button, click the OK button again, and the download will begin. Click Open. If you see this, go ahead and click the Allow button. If you don't click Allow, this process will not work. And then click the OK button for the release notes. Now you should see your cursor blinking in the URL box. Hit the OK button on your remote to open the keyboard. Move down, click Clear. And the address we want to type in is a shortcut that I have set up on my server that's always pointing to the most recent stable version of the IPVanish application. And that address is troypoint.com/IPV. After you type that in, click the Go button, and you should see that the application begins to download, and then you're going to be presented with a screen like this. Go ahead and click the Install button. Now, I'm not going to do this because we've already installed IPVanish VPN through the Amazon App Store. I'm going to click Cancel, and if you do install that way, feel free to delete the installation file. There is no need to have that on your system anymore. Click Delete again, and now you can exit out the downloader application. Okay, now we are back on the home screen of the Fire Stick, and you will notice that the two applications that I just installed are not listed at the beginning of the list here, my apps and channels. To do that, all I have to do is click the See All button. I'm going to move down, highlight the IPVanish application, click the menu button on the remote, which is 3 horizontal lines on top of one another, and then click Pin to Front. Now this menu may look a little bit different on your device. It may say Move, or you can click Move, and then use the arrows on your remote, place the shortcut where you'd like it, then click the OK button to drop it into place. Pin to Front, and now when I go back to the home screen, you're going to see it as first in my list under Apps and Channels, and that's very important due to the fact that I always want to make sure that my VPN is running when using the applications that provide free movies, TV shows, and live streams. Okay, I'm going to launch the application. Now it's asking for my username and password. And again, if you haven't set up your IPVanish account yet, pause the video, open your browser, and go to troypoint.com/SaveVPN, or you can also click the link in the video description. By doing this, you will always receive the best discount that IPVanish currently has available. Okay, I'm going to click the OK button on my remote, and it's asking for a username. The username is always the email address that you use to register for your account with. So I'm going to type in that email, I'm going to click Next, and then I'm going to type in my password. You should have received an email confirmation after you registered for the service. And when you log in, you should see a screen like this. You'll see in the top left-hand corner, it shows your visible location, and that is your IP address. And it will also show your location of connection. Now, there's only a few settings that you need to be familiar with here on the home screen to get you connected to the VPN. You can use these sections here if you would like to connect to a different location within the world. I personally use the best available connections under the country from where I'm connected from. So in my case, I am connecting from the United States, so I leave country as United States, I leave best available for city, and I leave best available for server. But if for some reason you need to change your location of connection, you can come into these areas here and change this to your liking. Now I'm going to go ahead and click the Connect button. The first time you do this, you will see a message like this. Click the OK button. And then in the top left-hand corner, you're going to see that my IP address has changed. I'm now 100% anonymous, and any application or service that I use on this device will be protected, and that will prevent my internet service provider and other third parties from logging or monitoring what I'm doing online. Now, if I move up to the right side and click the gear icon, that will take us to the settings panel, and this will provide you with some various features that you can tweak. Be sure to visit my VPN for Fire Stick guide on my website, where I provide a screenshot guide explaining all the settings and how I personally configure these to maximize performance. Due to IPVanish doing a great job on regularly adding new features, it's best to provide the settings guide on my website so it's always up to date. Now, once you are connected within the IPVanish VPN app, all you have to do is click the home button on your remote, and the VPN application will remain running in the background. Now, prior to launching various third-party applications that provide the free movies and TV shows, I strongly suggest coming in here and double-checking that your VPN is still active. If for some reason it's become disconnected, click the Connect button again. Also, most of us have multiple streaming devices.